Hare Krishna.
My name is?
My name is Gurudev Das. I joined ISKCON in 1972, which was a cross Maidan Pandal, at that time, when in Bombay, Srila Prabhupada was organizing at that time, and with the help of Giriraj Maharaj and other devotees like Tamal Krishna Goswami, Sridhar Maharaj, and many devotees. It was in the beginning of ISKCON in India. At that time I met, at the same time Lokanath Maharaj and myself joined ISKCON. We shaved their head on 1972, and he stationed at Juhu Center, and some devotees took me to Calcutta and Mayapur for a while, and then I came back again to Juhu Temple in Bombay. At that time, it was a very initial stage we used to switch. Temple wasn't constructed yet, it was on the initial stage. It was an asbestos temple of Radha Ras Bihari, and Lokanath Maharaj and we were living now in a very austere condition there. Not nowadays, but one thing is certain about Lokanath Maharaj. Now Lokanath Maharaj, at that time we used to call him as Lokanath, and he was very, very sincere, humble, tolerant, and above all, he is consistent. In that quality of Lokanath, never he was so tolerant, he was not be shaken by any disturbances he was not agitated by any other devotees. Whatever he thinks and whatever is given the duties, he was doing it sincerely, without any hesitation what others thinks, and that was the quality of his, and he was a dreamer. He dreams nothing becomes, I always say that never underestimate anybody. Even though small, lanky chap, a devotee, Lokanath, even he has not put on much weight. After now he is 72, 73, 74 almost. He was not put on very weight or anything. He is the same. He maintained his thing in such a marvelous way. And that is the one thing, when the opulences comes one's plate, one tend to take it lightly. But he never took anything lightly. Then only missing part of I missed him because at It was a great, terrible moment at the time of temple destruction of that asbestosis temple by municipality at that time, and with all odds, it was a terrible moment. You know. But that you can read in Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita. It has been explained very elaborately. But only one thing, it was a tedious time because we are not settled in Bombay at that time. Actually, there were 6-7 temples in the beginning in 72. One is in Calcutta, 3 Albert Road, and then it is in Mayapur. It was just beginning. A small thatched temple was there, and with the small Radha Madhav. And in that way, 2 temples, and one is in, just recently we took the occupation of Raman Reti Krishna Balram temple, and then one center was there in Delhi, in Lajpat Nagar, where later on Lokanath Maharaj became the president of Delhi temple, and in that way its elevation to the top, from the bottom to the top. I always say there is always room on the top. It is unlimited on the top. And Lokanath Maharaj, he was, whatever he thinks right, as I already told you, that he was not this, you cannot shake him. He will do it. Whatever the problems and difficulties may come, he thinks it is a blessing of Krishna and Krishna is testing me. In that way, that was his spirit. Even today after that, his Prabhupada's wish was that his bullock cart Sankirtan party he has started with few devotees, and I joined him. I could not join the bullock cart party. Some of my Godbrother along with him joined, and I joined him in the Matador Narada Muni Sankirtan party, in 73 or something like that, 73, 74. Then from there we traveled all over India, means North India, from UP, we went even to Haridwar, Rishikesh, Badrinath, and Joshimath, and in that way we never knew what our destination is. Wherever we tend to feel it's okay, we stop there. And actually I always say that the unhappiness starts where you expect something. If you don't have expectation, then whatever comes on your way, it becomes wow factor in it. It is, whatever you get, it becomes a wow factor. Wow. Because which you have never expected it. That is what is Lokanath Maharaj. He never, if it is done, he never expect anything, but so he can create wonders. The the simplicity, tolerance and humbleness and determination, as just like always Prabhupada used to say, Ado Shraddha Tada Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Anartha Nivritti, and determination, courage and enthusiasm. And these things you can, even in this age of advanced age of Lokanath Maharaj, these three things full enthusiasm, determination and courage. So he is, even in this advanced age, he bounces like a basketball. Right? Means that is, as I just asked him, that where you get this energy from. You are the same Lokanath Maharaj before and now, and he was trying to, always this is his action, I don't know, but it is not, he knows it, but he doesn't wanted to reveal everything. Just like I was telling him that you are playing your card close to his chest. You only know what is going to happen and what you want others to do. Only you are the, and all these things, you can create wonders. That is what I met him now after 40 years. Even after 40 years, he is still a mystery to me. You follow what I mean to say? He is mystery in the sense, it is, what is mystery? About secret, I don't know what is the secret behind it. Rahasya. And just like, so, and you people are very fortunate getting associated with Lokanath Maharaj, and as humble request of mine, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, that assist him and follow him, and above all, your life will be successful. And if you wanted to do anything great achievement, assist him. And just like as it is, Prabhupada always used to say, Mahajana ena gatasya pantha. Whatever the great man does, common man will follow. So follow, if you wanted to follow anybody, follow Lokanath Maharaj. Not that I am chastising him or flattering him, or as far as I know, I am a cook. I used to cook for my living, and I used to cook for devotees in the initial stages in Juhu, and when the temple destruction took place, we went to Valkeshwar to stay in Shivneri, and I used to cook. And as I was telling you, that I am a cook. I don't need to just press one button or one grain of that pot. I can understand the whole pot, if it is cooked or not. I no need to press all the grains, right? In the same way, Maharaj knows everything. He is testing you, you neophyte devotees and devotees. He sometimes tend to deviate or neglect or what do you say?
Misunderstand.
No, actually he tend to overlook it. Means he knows it, he overlooks it. Means there is always, there are 4 ways of, as it is said in the Shastra, Samadhana Veda Danda, Chaturvidha differences. And in that way, at the proper time, he will just pat on your back and tell Prabhuji, this must be done. I think you people know him better than me now. And that is the greatness of great spiritual teachers. And Lokanath Maharaj, and you cannot master it. It is not an easy way. You imagine wherever he is now today, he had to, just like I was telling you people in the beginning, tides of the ocean in the beginning. Once you go into the sea will be very calm. In the beginning there are tides, In the same way he has crossed all the tides, became stubborn, and now he is in the smooth sea. Now he is taking some adventurous steps, And I always used to say, that is what the magic of Prabhupada. Magic of Prabhupada is firm faith in him and speak with Krishna, and Krishna will reciprocate you to do it. If you are not good enough, and just do it and follow his instruction, and you will be successful. And just like I was telling just now, it is just like an icing on the cake. Cake itself is sweet, but icing makes more sweeter. Hope you are all eaten cakes. So in this, you can see many moods of Lokanath Maharaj. Many moods of Lokanath Maharaj. He knows the mission. He takes every service as a mission. He doesn't take it lightly. So that is the greatness of pure devotees and extraordinary devotees, sincere devotees. And I am very fortunate to have a Godbrother like him. And it is just our past karma, or we always say karmic reactions, might have done some good karma in the past, and we are getting that result in this janma, with the association of Lokanath Maharaj and his three disciples and his projects, which were, there is a saying in Hindi, मैं अकेला ही चल रहा था मंजिल की राह में. मंजिल अंडरलाइन, मंजिल मीन्स डेस्टिनेशन. मंजिल की राह में लोग मिलते गए, कारवां बनता गया. That means I was traveling alone, people start to meet me, and one by one it became a big caravan. And in that way, even those who have joined it, they also become glorified. We are all insignificant people. We joined Lokanath Maharaj, so we are having some value, right? So otherwise we are insignificant. And so watch Lokanath Maharaj, follow Lokanath Maharaj, and fulfill his dreams. He will be glorified, no doubt. Along with him, you will be glorified. Otherwise, life will be wasted. So my sincere request is that, again I stress on it, that assist in his program. And you will never regret, And this occasion, I remember there is an old song called It Is My Way. You might have heard My Way. Now the future is with Lokanath Maharaj, and that is his way. Right? Is there anything more?
What is the time when you were preaching with Maharaj that you were the most inspired?
The most inspiring thing, wherever he goes, he put his heart in it. He does it with he doesn't bother what others says. He doesn't find fault in others. He doesn't care about others. If he is convinced, he will do it. And he becomes in an ecstatic mood. And when he comes in that mood, he is unbeatable. You cannot beat him. Because maybe you are having many opulences, money, power, this power and that power, all material power, but comparing to the simplicity, determination and ecstasy of Lokanath Maharaj, you cannot beat anything out in front of it. And this is the practical and living example. I have seen many incidents, like one in Haridwar. At that time when we are doing Hari Kirtan in in the guard, they never allowed us to beat mridangam, because there was it is in 74, 75, I think, 73, something like that. Almost in the 70s, in the mid of 70. Mridangam is very fragile. If it is anything happen, it will break into pieces. It is clay made out of clay. These pandas in the sense, in this Banaras, these pandas dominate the things. Like orthodox panda, they are afraid of others, those who will capture their seats. So at that time, they stopped us playing mridangam, and we just moved away. But we prayed, instead of playing in the mridangam in the ghat, we made a Nagar Kirtan. But the desire of playing in Banaras, playing mridanga is fulfilled. With all odds, you become successful when you get to do something which is you wanted to do. Means Maharaj wanted to do. Right? That is, what do you say? That bliss is something extraordinary. You cannot explain it. We used to be pumped up. What do you say? Pumped up? We became like a balloon. We are on the top. So that is what. And one thing even I tell, even today, even before also, at that time we do not have the facility of like this recording studio and editing and that. We never had a tape recorder. Tape recorder or a Walkman was a novelty for us at that time. Then the advancements came into India, like Walkman, CD man, and like other things. Now it is freely available. Now in ISKCON, we had all facilities, the best you can get. Prabhupada always used to say, ISKCON devotees must get the best. And when I see now, I feel very proud. Only reason why I am feeling proud is that what we are dreamt of, now so-called in ISKCON now, it is freely available. Before that is in one temple there are one or two mridangas. Now there is dozens of mridangas. Everyone has a recording and all the facilities are available. You believe it or not, we had at the beginning we had two dhotis and two khadi kurtas, and that is a novelty for us. But we never used to, never had a desire to want more things. Our desire was how we can please Prabhupada, how we can assist him in his work. After that, now there are mushroom many centers, many temples and many things in whole South India. There was one temple in Hyderabad only. There was no other temple anywhere. Very scared. But only why I am stressing this? Your people are very lucky to have more access to all modern facilities. Use it properly. Otherwise, what is the use? Just like the lessons are the same. Utility is the principle. Books are the basic. Purity is the force. So, always I used to say, in the olden days, there was a belief, doctor never goes to patient, patient goes to doctor. Now the trend has been changed, and doctor also search for the patient to medicate them and get the disease cured, in special cases, So, in this complex world, devotees like Lokanath Maharaj is the only, like I don't know now, before there was near the sea, there was a lighthouse, showing lights, and here is a danger. You might have understood what I mean to say. And Lokanath Maharaj is like a lighthouse, showing light to, giving cautious approach to others and telling that here is the danger, don't. And it is best way to follow. Prabhupada used to say that except mother, who is your father. Only mother knows who is father. Otherwise you have to take the test tube and search for the right kind of DNA. So it is a tedious job. Better accept the authority of Lokanath Maharaj. Jai. Any. And many things to tell, because now I am becoming old. I don't remember everything in my head, because human beings tend to forget things. I might have, whenever get into my flashback again, when I get recall, I will tell you more transcendental activities of Lokanath Maharaj.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Gurudev Prabhu. We're very grateful to you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
No. Actually, and I guarantee you people, in this world of misery, the pure devotees or the great devotees, humble devotees, like Lokanath Maharaj is the only shelter. And that much guarantee I could give you. And I have seen, and above all, I never seen him finding fault in others. You have seen? He never finds fault in others, because that is the first step to fall down. Means when the ego comes in, उससे मैं बड़ा, मेरे से बड़ा कोई नहीं, मैं बड़ा, Matlab, finding fault in others means thinking that you are great. So, greatness is not that finding fault. I always used to say, leader who is, not that how many followers he is having. From the followers, he gives the ladder to his followers. Followers must go on the top. Then he will become happy. He gives, just like you got the mission to record and this thing, he understood that you are the best to do it. And even though you are having fault in, you will come to know, you will become expert by going on doing it. Not that you are expert in everything now. You will become without. So I always say in devotional service, never give up. Even though you do not have any taste, the taste will develop slowly by slowly. And it will itself becomes, intoxication. Means the mood, you will, by this talk of mine, you will find many other devotees, those who are associated with Lokanath Maharaj. You will get something from them and you expand on it. The best way of interview, I always said, we may not give everything in one talk, or reveal, just like there is a saying in English, not to reveal more than necessary. Right? So that is the thing. That is the greatness of the... I am not a good orator, as I told you, but orator knows the pulse of the masses. And I will tell you another greatness while talking. I remember one thing. In 72, in the beginning stages of ISKCON, all foreign devotees are there. Hardly any Indian devotees. Now I see proud, there are many Indian devotees, hundreds of Indian devotees. Hardly I can see any Western devotees in. There are maybe in other center, I don't know, but I hardly few people, devotees of Western devotees I see now. Because before, Indian devotees are very rare. Now see the transformation. No, you see whatever happens for the good, that is the transformation of the present. Right? Now you see all the Indian devotees, they take responsibilities. Before before there is Giriraj Maharaj was in Bombay, Mayapur, Saipataka and Brahmananda was there, whatever Brahmananda went up. Anyway, whatever circumstances happened, many people leave the path. So I say, there is a proverb in English, from cup to lip, lot of slip. Right? From cup, from a drinking glass of water to, from cup to lip, it may slip in any way. Even though however you may be expert, slipping is, there will be a chance of slipping. Right? So, good. And you see, and what all I told you now, Lokanath Maharaj never underestimate anybody. Insignificant people, devotees, anybody, he gives the responsibility and enthuse him, he pushes him, and so he gets the things, he becomes expert in it. So that is the art of getting the things done. Otherwise it is very difficult to say. Lokanath Maharaj nowadays I think he is doing so many things. In his brainchild there is many things comes up. So just it comes up because you people are there to get his dreams fulfilled. Right? So I request everybody, whoever listens this recording, please assist Lokanath Maharaj in his mission and make your life successful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So above all, if I get my memories back, I will reveal later on. Hare. Yeah. Is there anything more you want to ask me? Hope whatever I spoke, it was perfect.
Can you just check, see if it recorded properly?
Sound is not recorded.
Wait, something.
Whatever I spoke, it was right?
Excellent.
Huh?
Excellent.
No, I am not. Now you got the purpose of what I meant to say.
Yeah, we should surrender to Lokanath Maharaj, and then our lives become successful. If we surrender to Lokanath Maharaj, our lives become successful.
That is the point. And not only your life you will be glorified. You will be glorified. Everyone, sorry, you are not recording it, Prabhu. Everyone wanted to be in the limelight. You follow?
Yeah. Yes.
And if you assist Lokanath Maharaj, you will be in the limelight.
It's true.
I
have that experience.
Yeah. No, but you are having that experience, you have tasted it. Many people, they do not realize it. Prabhupada always used to say that you can wake up those who are sleeping, but you cannot wake up those who are pretending.
It's true.
And there are, in India, actually, pretenders are more.
Pretenders are more. More pretenders.
More pretenders. Means they wanted to copy others. I always say that when you copy others, you lose your identity. You follow? By copying others, you cannot become that person. That individual is different. You are different. So, I always say that every individual sorry, I will taking you in a different track. When it is not a right story to tell, there is a saying in God created you the best.
Okay.
He whispers in your eyes and says that I have created you the best. In that way he tells every living entity, you are the best. So, सब झूठ मैं अकेला सच. Whatever I say, that is the truth. Others are all wrong. Means he doesn't, means everybody admits.
Krishna Lok Prabhu, you're the best.
Yes,
He's the best. It's good? Okay.
Everybody thinks, I say that every individual created by God has some geniusness in them. You know. I think I will give you another example, Prabhu. Prabhupada used to give. I can give you the example, you might have heard it. From rag picker to Rockefeller, I can see in any field you may go, there are multi-billionaires. From rag picker to Rockefeller. And now Rockefeller is not relevant. And one thing is sure, that whatever is relevant today, it may not be relevant in after 10 years or within a decade, it will be some other, it may not be relevant. So we have to adopt the changes. The clever man who is, he will adopt the changes. And just like in the computer we say refresh or update yourself. You have to update yourself to the present.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Little water, sorry. Sorry, I hope I am not deviated the subject, right?
No, it's wonderful.
Huh.
Thank you. So I think you can transfer the files. I'll give you the audio file. I think we can call the video something like Gurudev Prabhu ACBSP shares or glorifies Lokanath Maharaj. Glorifies his Godbrother. And we can share this for the Vyasa Puja, it'll be very appropriate. Huh?
And actually, sometimes the pastime was so nice. We used to eat together, we used to fight together, we used to cry together, and we used to ecstatic together. You know, it was all good old days. Actually, it was a wonderful pastime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.